Remigio on the return. Nico spins. Still going. Bends it back and down. Ball comes out.
Do so. Kansas City with the big return.
After the play
catches
was over,
a big break, being able to get that one once it came loose.
Number 17 for throwing his helmet.
Hand up to Pacheco, and he has stood up. Pacheco, a bobble, and then he gets popped. In.
Hold him to 3.
3rd and 11, Mahomes for the end zone. Pass incomplete for Holly. And that got the 15-yard penalty. Then Frank Ross gets shoved by Chris Boyd. When Boyd got back to the sideline, they hand to Mixon.
They had, and sometimes that's all it takes, and it can carry over into the following week.
Here's Mixon, spinning catch, and a yards against the Chargers. Stroud floats it. He's got his man Schultz, and Dalton Schultz is down to the types
of shots this year.
Here's Mixon, cuts upfield, and it's been nice chunks of
10 getting checked out.
Here is Pierce. 3rd down and 3. Quick throw, Collins, first down. On first down, they hand to Mixon, and he is to the sideline. And Stroud has to bail out to his right. Will tuck it. 4th and 30 to tie it. Into the wind, and this time it's Pirine. Samaji.
Led a duo at corners with Kamari Lassiter and Derek Stingley as there is in the NFL.
Here's Pacheco. And to Pacheco again. 3rd.
The league this year.
Mahomes protected, and the pass too high for Kelsey.
Foul. Roughing the passer. Defense number 1.
Hit to the head of Patrick.
Yeah, they run a twist up front. He has a clear shot, and there's the hit. It looked like it was helmet to helmet in real time, and it's quarter to foul.
I mean, this is a huge penalty.
Yeah, I agree with you, Russell. From that angle there, I don't see helmet to helmet at all. That's a big-time penalty.
And now this one is dropped to Kelsey. First down from the 29. And this one incomplete. This one for Worthy. Oh, what a catch! And he was there stride for stride, and somehow Xavier Worthy grabbed it.
Yeah, it's a really nice catch by him. They do a lot of this with Xavier Worthy where they'll run him in the flat, try to get him the football. This time they showed that.
1st and goal. Flip to Worthy. Anderson's going to drag him down.
No horse collar, as you say, Joe. He gets him on the shoulder there in the front and gets him on the ground. That's
Bama and the defensive rookie of the year. Mahomes looking for help, and down he goes.
This is a defensive front that feels that they can win.
3rd down and goal, pressure. Mahomes just able to get rid of it. Tried by Butker. Good snap, good hold, good kick. As he keeps and unloads for Hutchinson, incomplete. Well,
right there in your face, but that's what they're up against.
Here is Mixon.
But I think it's those 3 that are going to have to be able to make the plays.
Here's Collins, first down.
This team, so in a lot of ways, it's the same personnel for the most part that they had last January. Questionable coming in with a hip injury, but he's a veteran player.
Pressure off the edge in the pass.
He's got to get the ball out just a little bit behind him and not able to capitalize.
At the quarterback, 3rd and 8.
Nobody does it more than Spagnuolo.
Here's Jones. There's a sack. Former Chief Tommy Townsend to punt it. Not pretty. Line drive punt. Remigio with a bobble. He has the big kick return. From the 20, broken up. And he leaves, being evaluated for a concussion. Pressure on Mahomes. Gray, the second, and a 3rd and 7 for the Chiefs when the second quarter starts. They're down and 7. Pressure on Mahomes, out to his right, thinking about doing it with his legs, and as we've seen him do January after. Worthy gets it. Got blocking out in.
That many big plays down the field, just 4 20-yard receptions on the year.
Here's Hunt to the Rice, and Rice went down early in the season, and they've had to make do. Hollywood Brown didn't play until the back end of the year. Here's Hunt.
Been an offense that has thrown a lot of underneath passes with Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes is sacked. Ready in this game. Ariza hits a knuckleball. Woods will stay away, and this ball will get into the end zone. For a concussion, Cook is a guy who runs it back there for Spagnuolo. They'll miss him if he can't continue. Here's Mixon, and a nice carry
on the ground.
8 on the ground, 8 through the air. Here's their 9th carry, and it's
has not been real sharp offensively to begin this ball game.
2nd down and 10. Stroud protected. Receiver fell down, and that's
see how long C.J. Stroud will target him. It's disappointing for a quarterback when you turn one loose like that.
Here is C.J. Stroud turned loose. I guess the knee's okay, and he delivers a hit. Mixon.
Felt that hardened him a little bit, makes him a better player.
Here's Mixon, cannot lead.
This time he lines up over here.
Quick setup.
With Nick Bolton showing blitz. Got on the ball.
55-yard try, not close. Simultaneously with the snap, no foul. Now Mahomes going to air it out. Hollywood Brown. What a play to start, and they say incomplete. As Hollywood Brown went to the ground and the ball came out. Let's take a look.
Ball loose.
This crowd pleading with Andy Reid to throw the challenge flag, but he won't. Murray coming on a blitz now, and wide open. It's Kelsey. Breaks a tackle, still going. Travis Kelsey down near the 6. Pacheco. Toss to Worthy. Cuts back upfield. And he is short. Here's Hunt. Touchdown, Kansas City.
A game during the regular season, and like last year, surpassed that here in the postseason.
Stroud, short postseason catches most all time. It's 2nd and 8 for the Texans as they hand to Mixon. Trying to. 3rd down and 3. Stroud. Mechie. His first catch. All 3 timeouts. Mixon bends it back, and he. Good protection. Pass is caught by Mechie. Sure, he secured this catch. Chiefs think it hit the ground. It looked like he got it.
We'll never know. The line gave it to him.
24-yard completion. They hand to Pierce.
There's a lot to juggle.
2nd and 5. Stroud is wrapped up 13. Stroud out to his right. Flag is thrown in the area of a hold.
It was a little slow to get up, but
Holding.
this is coming back.
Offense number 69.
3 back at the 38 because of the hold.
Yeah, I would expect Bobby Slowick to get the points on the drive.
They hand it off. It's a Goomba. Good snap, good hold. And a good kick as he gusty winds, and this one is able to just get inside that right. Remigio, 63-yarder to start this game. This time can't get to the 30. Read today where that average ticket price of the game in Detroit tonight, $855. Shorter kick. Hutchinson on the run. Xavier.
During the return, holding number 29 of the receiving team.
For that hold on Najee Johnson. Starts at the 18. They start with Mixon.
Let's go down and let's score some points.
All right, thanks.
All right, thank you.
Joe.
Here is Mixon. Well-designed play. Here is Mixon, and they hand it off and get it. High formation as Mixon's going to bounce and cut upfield. Play action from Stroud. Well protected, and now he'll go. He's able to outrun the defender.
Receiver, when they were locked up, and the completions they got were when they had 3 releases.
Here's Pierce. Stroud protected, able to complete. Hutchinson to mid. Quick throw, Schultz. First down, Texans. Strong out there, Austin Deculus. And they hand to Mixon. Man, he looks good.
To have their full arsenal here in the postseason.
Those are things you can do with a quarterback on his rookie contract. Here is Devin facing 3rd and 1. Stroud keeps, rolls, in trouble, and able to complete to Collins. 12 yards.
Yeah, he did, and he gets across the face of Justin Reed. Initially, it looked like Reed was in a great position to defend.
Here's a flag flying on Earth.
Pass interference. Offense number 86.
Now you see Schultz as he comes off the line of scrimmage. He has the ability to run where he wants, but you can see he's blocking his guy. If he
game, that makes it 1st and 20. They hand to Pierce. Second down, Stroud over the middle. He's got his receiver, and it's 3rd down and less than 1 as they hand to Mixon.
Illegal motion. Offense number 83.
Ball was at the line, and I think that would have been a first down.
Stroud's in trouble. Out he goes. And he will put his shoulder down and get the first down. Up, and C.J. Stroud with a big play with his legs for the first down.
Yeah, that's a great job by C.J. Stroud, and really up front as well by the offensive line. Just didn't see anything where he could get the ball out quickly.
Over 10 minutes. As they hand to Mixon, he's got a lane and a touchdown.
After he gets this ball, you can see the hole that opens up, and he almost got a little too cute right before he got it across. I would have hated to have been him going to that sidelines if something tragic had happened.
Extra point is no good.
Another heck of a drive, but You could see the emotion and the letdown after that miss.
15-play drive, longest of the season for the Texans. Here's a return by Remigio and a flag.
During the return, holding number 2 of the receiving team.
Field goal and now an extra point. And then that call on Will Anderson on a hit to Patrick Mahomes. Here's a flag on the play.
Holding offense number 65.
Can make or break you this time of year, and right now it's breaking Houston.
It really can't have the misses in special teams, can't have the big returns, period, or penalties against this team.
Pacheco.
That's a big swing of points.
On second down and long, Mahomes can't find anywhere to go with the ball. Slithering around, and down he goes. It's 3rd down and 6. Mahomes, Kelsey, 1st down plus. Mahomes dropped it. Able to get it and take off to his right. And then
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Defense number 39.
Oh, come on.
15-yard penalty.
here's the end of it.
Yeah, I mean, he's a runner, and I could not disagree with that one more. And he barely gets hit. That's the 2nd penalty now that's been called against the Texans. Be able to draw a penalty.
Mahomes is able to 2nd down and 4. Mahomes is able to get rid of it. Outside of field goal range are the Chiefs. This one is complete to Gray.
Assist. The runner is short of the line to gain.
Well, the Texans dominated quarter number 3, but still trailed by 1. Here in this divisional matchup in Kansas City. 4th quarter coming up. There's Gray. They snap it to Mahomes, and Hunt is going to... Hunt again. Still driving. 10th play of this drive. Mahomes, Kelsey, spins, down inside the 10, 1st and Rice. Play clock at 1. Don't know if they were set. It looked like multiple guys were.
Big little shift on the offense. Number 9 and number 1 were both moving, and both did not reset prior to the snap. Penalties decline. 2nd down.
2nd and goal. Mahomes fakes that little pass and then puts it in his left hand to make the stop.
You know, he's trying to draw the penalty. You see that rather.
Mahomes steps up, throws, and he got it! In another 1-possession game. The return by Hutchinson. Got hit at the 30 and spins for a couple of extra yards. Both teams with a touchdown, but the Texans missed their extra point.
Thrown 2 possessions. 2nd
and 8. Play action. Stroud throws. Collins. He's back involved. Nico to the 40.
On the 18-20-yard square in.
30. And everything you want physically on 1st down. Play action. Stroud is going to
like the fact Nico Collins isn't on the field right now.
2nd down and 10. This one is up for grabs, and an effort by had to throw it up.
He did. He just had to lay it up there because Bolton wins, and Jared Wayne
back out there. 3rd down and 10, might be 4-down territory for the Texans. Extra men on the rush, and Justin out. But they snap it. Blitz again. Stroud in trouble. Karlaftis is there. 4 different players have a sack tonight for Kansas City's defense. Here's Hunt.
to win against Schultz and get the sack.
Here's Worthy. Nothing.
Down is right now for Houston. If they can make a stop.
3rd down and 9. Anderson coming off the edge. Mahomes in trouble and just has to get rid of it with Robert Woods waiting deep. And the fair in this game, except the one that counts. 20-12, Kansas City. And you expect
good in run blocking, and that's probably as much as why he's in as anything.
Stroud keeps, rolls, drops it off, and it's in.
Yeah, there just was not a lot there. McDuffie, I mean, if they'd come up with that, that would have been impressive. There wasn't a whole lot there to show for it anyway.
Stroud keeps, flips, and incomplete. Hits it into the wind, short punt, and out of 4 yards. Texans defense looking for the game's first takeaway. Here is Kelly, just finally over 200 yards of offense. Here's Hunt. 1st down plus. Hunt broke a tackle. In the lineup as Mahomes finds Kelsey and a strong tackle. Mahomes, Worthy, short of the 1st down. No problem. With 4:38, 2 timeouts, down 11. Stroud in trouble and sacked again. 2nd down and 16, 4-man rush. Schultz makes a nice catch. Back to Stroud. Completes over the middle. Hutchinson takes. Stroud able to get it to Agunbowale. Somehow he found him.
With C.J. Stroud.
Here they come again with pressure. Stroud trying to fight his way through for Kansas City. 3rd down and 11. Out of the shotgun. Stroud. Schultz. He caught it. Was he in on it?
That was a great throw by Stroud. I don't know. That's close, Russell.
I think he's got enough control to
well, the play was 3rd down and 11 at the Kansas City 49. It was ruled an 18-yard catch and a 1st down.
Yeah, that was something.
After review, the ruling on the field does stand as called. There's a catch.
Still left to be played.
2-possession game as Stroud goes out to his left. Downfield. Collins caught it. That stops the clock with 2:18 to go. Both Collins and Schultz were there, and somehow Nico.
They're just not rushing it.
And they do. Stroud brought down.
They checked out of it.
Stroud, Karlaftis.
Yet Karlaftis still makes the play.
35-yard try by Fairbairn. That's blocked. Reed got there off the edge.
Justin Reed and how he times this, I mean, it was just absolutely perfect.
Night for Fairbairn, to say the least. And on 1st down, the Chiefs hand a Hunt. Nobody back. Ariza will head out of the back of the end zone for a safety. A lot of different opportunities they had to force a different outcome, but it was not to be. Damian Pierce on the return to the 20, and that is 83 times overall this season, and that's something the Texans have got to figure out. Offense Kelsey, 7 catches, 117 and a touchdown. Their defense, 8 sacks, 3 by Karlaftis, and a 9-point win. Coming up on ABC after the postgame show, catch encore episodes of the new hit comedy Shifting Gears. It's been a presentation of the NFL playoffs on ESPN and ABC. From all of us, so long from Kansas City. Time now to send it to Scott Van Pelt for the NFL postgame presented by Nationwide. Scott.